South Asian women, summer is around the corner, and this year we are not going to feel uncomfortable and bloated and unhappy with our bodies, okay? We are going to feel stunning, amazing, snatched, and fabulous. I want you to train like you are a celebrity. You are someone that is preparing for this event, and make an event, okay, if you want to, right? Make an event and prepare for it. The reason why these celebrities look so good and amazing is because they're always preparing for this event. They're preparing for something. And this is not a short-term goal, okay? Obviously, we are trying to get hotter as we age, and this is a very sustainable way to do so, but to have that motivation, to have the discipline, you need to have some sort of goal, right? Something you're working towards. Now that that date is set, okay, you need to make sure you're fueling your body. Nutrition is so important. It's key, all right? So 3 meals a day. Maybe a little bit of snacks here and there, maybe some dessert, but 3 meals a day. Make sure that each meal has at least 30 grams of protein, okay? Minimum. Every single meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And now for breakfast, this is the most important meal of the day, all right? And so for breakfast, you wanna make sure you're eating within an hour of waking up. Okay, for women, it's very important that we're not fasting really, really early in the morning and doing those intermittent fasting till 12 p.m. We're eating within an hour window of waking up. If it's too much, split the breakfast in half, but eat within an hour of waking up. And the reason why is because your cortisol levels are really high when you first wake up. So eating breakfast is so good for having those stable hormones the rest of the day, okay? And it's good energy. You need energy, okay? As women, we need carbs, we need protein, we need all of these things, right? So make sure you're eating breakfast first thing in the morning, of course, and also an hour of waking up. And here's a secret, right? People that are lean and toned, they pretty much eat like a rotation of the same meals every single day. And on top of that, their meals are very, very boring. And that just makes it easier for it to be consistent, right? I pretty much eat like the same breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but with maybe some different protein sources and just jazz it up here and there because I don't want it to be like the same thing all the time. But yeah, like that's what you have to do to get the certain type of body and physique, right? Like you have to kind of, and obviously it's not like this is like if you don't eat this kind of routine or you don't have this routine, everything's gonna, you're not trying to like pressure yourself too much, but have the discipline, have the consistency, have the routine. It's gonna make things so much easier for you. And why not choose something that you already have kind of set for the day where you can think about other things instead of like, what am I gonna cook or what am I gonna make? The next thing is exercise, okay? 10K steps every single day. I don't care, 10K steps. I don't care if that means pacing around your room, if that means whatever it means, you're getting them. You have your phone in your hand, get a step up app or step counting app, walk, pace, do anything 10K, right? That's your cardio. Don't worry about anything else. Then you wanna make sure you're doing strength training 3 times a week, right? Hit glutes, hit upper body, hit legs, and then add Pilates twice a week, do home workouts or fabulous YouTube workouts, okay? You don't need to get any Pilates membership. Do them at home. You'll be set, trust me. Strength training, again, lift the heavy weights. You need to lift heavy weights. As a South Asian woman, lift heavy weights. I wish someone told me this, or I mean, I'm sure people did, but like, I wish I took this information in earlier because I want to be lean and toned, right? My body goals are lean and toned. Like, I want to look lean and toned, have the muscles. I don't want to be skinny fat, just lean and toned. And so for me, like, I was afraid that if I was gonna lift heavy weights, that I'd be bulky and muscular. It's just such a generic thing that a lot of women think about, but it's so wrong because we have less lean muscle, meaning we have to build muscle. You can only build muscle by tearing muscle apart by lifting heavier weights and gaining them and getting stronger muscles after eating high protein. I covered nutrition and exercise. This can be part 1. There are a lot of other little intricate things that you can add on, but this is like a good general chunk to nail. And when you do and show up for yourself and you're training for that day and you're like, even on the days when you feel like you don't want to go to the gym, just showing up and doing something is better than nothing. So show up for yourself. You deserve it.